asked me when I was walking in here with all this stuff if you were famous. I said you were about to be.
We're gonna make them famous.
We're gonna make him a
Get the whole thing, huh?
glorified memory.
You really can't beat a better memory than video, though. You know.
Nah, yes.
Yeah, I look at it as something for Alex, something for Becky.
Alex will love it.
Just yeah, I kind of like the idea, but then again, I don't like the idea. But it's not for me.
Nobody likes being on a microphone with a light on them, but that's why we're all here, just to kind of make it like we're talking, because that's really what it's about, man.
Yeah, because it ain't about me. When was I born? 1946, Waycross, Georgia. September of '59. My dad moved down here because he couldn't find work up there. And we've kind of like lived here ever since. Jacksonville was the biggest store anywhere around Waycross that you could go shopping to, so they come here and grocery shop once in a while and buy materials and stuff they needed, because there was no other place to go, no big place. Had a toss up between Jacksonville and Savannah was small.
What's the best memory from Georgia, or just a particularly good memory?
They were all good. They were bad but good. You know, you grow up on a farm. Life's what you make it. You know, we worked our ass off, working tobacco and farm crops and stuff, and it was a lot of hard work that went well. Because my dad was named Bill also, but they
Mr. Bill at 85.
then when I started getting to be a little bit bigger than the average kid, they changed me to Bill. They like to call me Billy, but then I wouldn't kind of balk at it. So I decided to be, what do you want to be called? I'm going to call Bill. No, he's calling me Billy.
Up
Till about 13, 12, 13. Well, what do you want to be called? I want to be called Bill. Why? I said, well, Bill's more grown up than Billy. And therefore come around the joke about which is more proper. Which is more proper, William or Bill? Bill's more proper. You ever seen a duck walk around with a William on? No, you won't. What is a day? Usually a lot of work. Daylight started before daylight, and breakfast, schoolwork, school, come home, do chores, which don't let up, and then you schoolwork. You manage to screw a little playtime in there every now and then, but first time I used a computer, oh wow, probably when I was in Jacksonville and at least.
When was the Navy? What years?
I mean, I was so dumb I couldn't even turn one on. Those were a commodity that you couldn't afford. First girlfriend, Cindy Zucker. She was from Atlanta. She was my cousin's girlfriend. And brought her down here to spend the summer. She was a lot of fun.
You brought her down, or your cousin brought her down?
My cousin brought her down. She come down with my cousin from Atlanta to spend the summer. So I got hooked up with her, and that's how that went about for the summer. because we used to spend the summer up there all the time. That was the first time and the most interesting time. It was neat.
That's neat. That's all I got to say about that.
Our favorite time was when it rained. We had a big hay barn, and when it rained, it's a local hangout for the boys and girls.
Was it on your property?
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
people?
Well, it depends on who got there first. If you got there first, you had the barn. If you didn't get there first, then find someplace else to go. But usually, if you knew it was going to rain and you were first, you had the fun.
What was the fun?
Duh.
What was your mom and dad like?
They were all right. I mean, they wasn't really strict, and they wasn't liberal either. They got away with some stuff. Could have been worse. Could have been better.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
One brother, one sister, both younger. They managed to hold their own. Jacksonville it was a neat town for the point of, it was big, laid out, but it was laid back. It was just, all kind of different little communities controlled the whole town. You had this neighborhood and that neighborhood and this neighborhood and that neighborhood, which made it interesting. You had Dinsmore, Ocean Way, like sown all the way around the whole thing. Over here, Lackawanna. It's all different little community. Each person had its own JP, had their own little cop, had their own little way of doing business and law. And
What part of town did you live on?
we lived mostly on west side and north side. Out in here, Paxton area, Ocean Way, which was a little more rednecky than the rest of it. Like where Jackson High School was sort of like the cutoff going toward town over there, and Paxton was the cutoff over here going toward town. And Lackawanna area in here was cut off going over on west side. Kind of stayed away from Forest and Lee and that much. They were the first bunch of, we think we got more than you kids. Which they didn't, but they thought they did. I met Mom at Lamplighter. Our fondest memory of her. How loving and caring she is. I mean, I can never get over it. She was just that type of person. She give it all. I wrote Tyler a note, and it wasn't exactly what I wanted to say, but it was close. Guys should never in your life go to bed mad at each other. Never. Nothing else. There ain't nothing but holding your hand. Just, it is what it is, And love is there, and it's only there if you want it to be there.
What was the trip you had the most fun on, as far as all the bowling trips and tournaments that you guys went to?
Oh, God. When you get to sneak away from everybody else for a few minutes and then everything's cool.
Yeah, right.
Little hanky on the side there. Lighten up there, folks. You can make a lot out of a little bit. Well, there is a lot of love in this family. I mean, I told that to everybody. It's just, But you know, you guys got to let it go sometimes.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It comes down to there's.
unite.
It's not necessarily there's one dominant boss or the other. It's that when things get to getting a little rocky, then you see everybody's strong points start kicking in. And it's, you know, this one said this and this one said, and then it just starts rolling. And then once it gets to that point, they're stopping it then, you know, because it's all on then.
Yeah.
How old is Alex now?
14. He's gonna be a strong young man too. He just don't know how to get a handle on it yet, or where his handle's gonna be yet. And it's a weird situation with him. He's sort of like you are, David, in a lot of ways. He's really smart, and getting him to turn loose is hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like talking to you is one thing, and then trying to get something out of you is totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the same way. His reality is way different than ours. I mean, I see him for what he is, and I can see him for what he wants to be. He wants to be very good at what he does. He's just trying to figure out how to do that. He loves bowling. He wants to be as good, if not better, than his dad was. And to get him to get on that string, you know, is what he's working on now. He went to school to learn how to drill balls and all a couple of weeks ago. And he went and drilled his own balls and everything. He went to his tournament last Sunday and took it all. So he drilled his own ball, shot his own match, won the tournament. So you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. He's trying to go where he wants to go with what he wants to be. So that makes sense. He wants to be able to do his own thing his way.
What was your biggest passion growing up? What was your passion?
I love cars myself, but
Go figure.
we left the farm and everything. I got out of school. I kind of like wanted to be a mechanic, but Uncle Sam changed that, and I got pretty good at what I did in the Navy. I was going to stay in, and then the deal with Nora happened and her dying and all that, just things kind of like went to hell in a handbag and wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So when that was all over, I went to doing my second best choice, and that was building stuff, being outside, being a mechanic, a carpenter. I like building stuff. You know, put a saw and a nail and a hammer and we'll build something. Well, you know that everything you do in life is mathematically inclined. I learned that when I was in high school. I had a math teacher he said, it don't matter what you do. It's got math tied to it, some way, shape, or form. If you understand mathematics, you can understand everything. Because you can't build a house without mathematics. You can't work on automobiles without mathematics. So, you know.
Must be why I struggle in many areas of life, because I'm garbage at math.
Yeah, but you don't have to be.
Yeah.
Something that may have been startling or
When Nora died, I guess. not good. To know something all your life and then have it take place in front of you, just not good at all. It still bothers me from time to time. I learned to live with it, but it's one of those situations where have you ever had a wide open eye nightmare? It's what you get. And it hurts like hell. And there's nothing you can do about it, but try to live through it.
How long were you guys married?
4 years, a little over 4 years.
Wow.
It was a surreal situation, the whole thing was.
What's your favorite car? When you say cars were your passion, if you could have had any car, what car would you have ended up with?
When?
Anytime.
Anytime.
Era.
Oh God, there's so many.
All right, top 3.
I'd like to have, yeah, I wouldn't mind having another hot rod. I like hot rods. I think the best of all of them I ever had was that 68 Torino Cobra, which was a bad piece of machinery. It would scare you to death. My opinion, worst car ever made, friggin' Rambler, but I can't really say the worst car ever made because there's a lot of cars that had good attributes and bad attributes. It was good for things and bad things about them. Just as far as pure luck goes, cars for me with Chevrolet was awful. I had worse luck with Chevrolets. I could not keep one running. I have this phobia, and I've had it all my life, and I still got it today. As you know, I don't like people putting my business in the street. I really don't. That upsets me beyond belief. You know, just if you got to talk about me to my face. Talk about me with a person, without a person, but you know, don't go over there and you two get together and y'all talking about my business with her. Why? Is there any particular reason why? That it just kind of rides me the wrong way, and then finding out about it doesn't help either. So why would you do it? Ruth talked to her daughters and Sharon talked to her mother and her aunt, and it was, put our business in the street. Don't do that.
So that was kind of the final straw.
It is for me. It's all I can ask you is not do it. I mean, if you continue to do it, then I might have a tendency to get a case of the ass and tell you to pack your shit and get out.
So what was, do you remember what your mom's first date was?
Can't tell you.
I feel like it would have been like the drive-in movie theater or something.
I was gonna say, man, we spent a lot of time at the drive-in movie theater. Mom loved that place.
Yeah, you're close, but you're wrong. I just,
What's around land?
our real first date was at the house.
I was about to say.
The old recliner.
I'm about to say you want that. Your house and where Mama lived was. Oh, I could throw a rock at your house.
Well, you want to know now? You know. The real first date was at her house.
Like he tried to say, I don't remember for a second. Even though he remembers the exact month and year that he moved to Jacksonville, don't remember the first day. Bullshit. Just trying to keep it PG.
Worst part of the date was getting the kids to go to sleep. They did not want to go to sleep.
It's funny.
Julian wasn't bad, but Crystal and Roger like nosy. Nosy. Listening through the dick keyholes. What are y'all doing? Shut up and go to sleep. But I want to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That was Crystal.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh my God. It was probably the one where he sang to the girl at the end of the movie and got her. Yeah, it was a good movie. We both liked it.
Was it Pure
Pure Country. Yeah.
Dang, alright.
Yeah, that's it.
Favorite movie, Pure Country.
Good movie.
George Strait, favorite actor?
Not really.
He's a good old American boy.
He's a good old boy.
Yeah, he is.
I would probably
He's,
hate that
he's
movie.
still my favorite country singer.
That would probably tell you a lot about Bill, though, because I've always said about Bill that he's a big ass burly bear, but he's soft as hell.
I like
Yeah.
I'm sort of like caught up
Sing
between
some of the
Clint Eastwood and John Wayne and
That's what I was looking for, like
Yeah.
a movie I could maybe go home and Netflix, not some
Pure
George
country,
Strait.
you can find it.
it's just, you know,
I don't think it's something
you gotta
I could get into.
you gotta have some softies in there.
I was looking for like maybe like they said like a Clint Eastwood movie that maybe I could
We all got our soft spot once in a while.
Yeah, I know you do.
My mom says you pussy out once in a while. Whatever.
Whatever.
Huh?
Whatever.
Yeah. Everybody got a pussy out once in a while.
Oh, really?
That's like, you're working on a new one, so you need to
Romance.
kind of like get your shit together in a way. Huh?
Yeah.
Let's get real here.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to. Did you see those pictures from when we were all here? Did Mom show you any of them, Mirandana?
No.
The ones we took of when you had your little breathing apparatus, had the smoke coming out, and we took the pictures?
I didn't see it.
Oh, we filled the room out.
Here's everybody. You seem pretty good. Oh, yeah, you got your glasses. I ain't got mine on, so I'm like, oh, this shit is... Oh, yeah, there's that.
Everybody hitting on the joint. Gotta get it
Yeah,
all
man.
in.
That's pretty good. Oh. Alright, that was all. That's a good picture there, I think.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Huh.
All famous.
Alright, I'm gonna cut the cameras. Do we have any questions and final statements you want to say?
You didn't ask the most important question.
What's that?
When's it gonna happen? I have no idea.
Well, I think the most important question is, are you ready?
Just about as ready as I'm gonna get, David. It's not, it's old Dan sitting out on the porch. Not that I'm looking forward to it or running away from it. It'll be when it is. Having you guys around, couldn't ask for anything better. I got promises answered to me that I never thought would happen. Like my daughters and coming around, which is great. All of us together, which is really great. What the hell more could I ask for?